Selamat datang! Welcome to the dazzling array of wonders in Indonesia, an epic playground of over 17,000 islands, where adventures lurk around every coconut tree, whether solo traveling and yes, it's safe for female solo travelers, or vacationing with friends and family. Enjoy vibrant cultures, jaw-dropping landscapes, and creatures so fascinating, you'll need to remind yourself you're not dreaming. From the buzz of Asia to the serenity of the Pacific, we will discover everything you need to know. But, most importantly, watch to the end for my personal advice that you must learn before visiting. Let's start with the main islands of Indonesia that you're going to want to know about. Bali. First, let's jump into Bali, the island of the gods, a whimsical blend of sacred vibes and sun-soaked fun. Ubud is the cultural heartthrob with its artsy vibe, where you can monkey around in the sacred monkey forest, or get lost in green waves of terraced rice fields. Uluwatu Temple hangs onto cliffs just like your jaw will drop at the stunning sunsets. Surfers, brace yourselves for the legendary waves at Kuta, Seminyak, and Canggu, where the sea becomes your dance floor. Seeking tranquility, the northeastern coast offers lesser-known adventures in Ampat, hikes at Sekumpol Waterfall, and, a little more central, photos at the mystical Handara Gate. You've also got the picture-worthy Ulun Danu Baratan Temple. Nusa Penida. Hop aboard to Nusa Penida. Here, Kelingking Beach steals the spotlight with its dramatic dinosaur-shaped coastline, offering views that will make your heart skip a beat faster than the waves below. Nearby, Angel's Billabong awaits, boasting a natural infinity pool perfect for a refreshing dip with a view. But the island's magic doesn't stop at the water's edge. Dip into Manta Bay and glide alongside the majestic manta rays, feeling like a guest in an underwater kingdom. And for those that need an extra slice of secluded paradise and of course a little more adventure, Atu Beach is your escape. Now, Nusa isn't done surprising you yet. Venture off the beaten path to Peguyanggang Waterfall and descend the iconic blue stairway clinging to the cliffside. This will lead you to a sacred temple and natural springs with an ocean view that stretches to the horizon. Flores and Komodo National Park. Strap on your adventure boots for a romp through Flores and Komodo National Park. Imagine it, you're on Flores, trekking to the summit of the mystical Kalimutu volcano at dawn, only to find not one but 3 crater lakes, each flaunting a different hue. It's Mother Nature's mood rings. Next, wander through the woven villages. The local smiles are as bright as the ikat textiles they craft. Then, sail to Komodo National Park to see that dragons aren't just in fairy tales. They're basking on the beaches and strutting around like they own the place because, well, they do. These ancient awe-inspiring creatures might give you a nonchalant glance, but inside you're doing a happy dance because, duh, they're dragons! But they aren't the only celebrities here. The waters around the park are an underwater paradise. Dive into a world of vibrant coral reefs, graceful manta rays, and schools of fish so colorful they'll put a rainbow to shame. Sumatra. Leap into the lush lap of Sumatra. Here, the jungles are alive with more than just the sound of music. There's symphony of orangutan whoops, the elusive Sumatran tiger growls, and the rustle of thousands of species dancing in the canopy. Take a dip in the cool, expansive Lake Toba and ponder the power of the supervolcanoes, or zigzag through the kinetic energy of Medan, where street hawkers and sizzling walks tell tales of culinary wizardry. In West Sumatra, the Minangkabau culture takes the stage with their iconic horn-shaped houses and a society where women lead the charge. Talk about girl power. Whether you're trekking through the Lusir ecosystem hoping for a peacock sighting or sipping the robust local brew that gives an espresso a run for its money, Sumatra offers a wild ride. Java. We've made it to Java! Here, ancient traditions sizzle alongside volcanic activity, dramatic landscapes, and rich culture. Wake up before the dawn to witness the surreal silhouette of the Borobudur as it emerges from the mist, or dance with the shadows at the Prambanan temple ruins. Java's soul is fiery, quite literally, with over 40 volcanoes including the legendary Krakatoa and the majestic Mount Bromo, offering sunrise treks that feel like walking on the clouds. But it's not all about lofty peaks. The streets of Yogyakarta buzz with batik artists, shadow puppeteers, and the clatter of gamelan orchestras. Java invites you with a steaming cup of its famous coffee, urging you to sip slowly to savor the blend of tradition, spirituality, and natural drama that makes this island an epic in itself. Borneo. Let's dive into Borneo, or as the locals call it, Kalimantan. This emerald jewel hosts orangutans swinging through the canopies and traditional longboats bobbing along mighty rivers like the Kapuas plunge into the heart of the jungle in search of the mischievous proboscis monkeys, the regal hornbills, and the shy pygmy elephants tiptoeing through the underbrush. But don't just stop at the wildlife. The island's cultural beat is just as pulsating. Join the Dayak people for a heart-thumping traditional dance, or marvel at their intricate tattoos that tell tales as old as the hills. Whether you're trekking through the lush jungle, gasping at the enormity of the heart of Borneo, or simply lounging on a sun-kissed beach away from the hustle, Borneo's mighty heart beats with a rhythm of adventure and mystery that's impossible to resist. Sulawesi. We now embark on an adventure to Sulawesi, the island performing a starfish-shaped cartwheel across the sea. Each of its sprawling arms offers a unique journey into Indonesia's heart. In Tanah Toraja, encounter boat-shaped houses and dramatic funeral processions that celebrate life and ancestral spirits with buffalo parades and rhythmic dances. Water lovers jump into the Bunaken National Marine Park's dance of beautiful corals and turtles, or venture beyond the Sulawesi's hidden inlets for sun-soaked beaches. On land, the cultural kaleidoscope whirls from intricate silk weaving in Senggang to the spicy symphony of Makassar's markets. Before we move on, let's journey to some lesser-known islands. The Gili Islands, comprising Gili Trawangan, Gili Meno, and Gili Air. They are known for their crystal-clear waters, vibrant coral reefs, and a laid-back island vibe. Gili Trawangan, the largest and most popular, is known for its lively atmosphere and nightlife. Wake up early in the morning for a quiet swim with the turtles all by yourself, or stay out late and enjoy music on the sand. Gili Meno offers a more secluded escape, with pristine beaches and a peaceful environment, perfect for honeymooners or those seeking solitude. Gili Air blends both worlds, offering beautiful beaches, water sports, and a relaxed vibe. The islands are a diver's paradise, with opportunities to swim with turtles and explore underwater sculptures, including these famous sites. The absence of motorized vehicles makes the Gilis unique. Bicycles and horse-drawn carriages are your fun modes of transportation. Lombok. Bali's quieter sister, Lombok, is a haven of natural beauty and adventure. The majestic Mount Rinjani, Indonesia's second highest volcano, tempts trekkers with its challenging trails and stunning crater lakes. Segara Anak. The island's southern coast is dotted with exquisite beaches like Kuta Lombok, famous for its surfing spots and pristine white sand. Lombok's traditional Sasak culture is evidenced in its woven textiles, pottery, and the unique architecture of Sasak villages. The island's less developed tourism infrastructure offers a more authentic and rustic experience. Raja Ampat. Flying northwest of Bird Head's Peninsula in West Papua is Raja Ampat, an archipelago of over 1,000 small islands and cays. It's renowned as one of the planet's most biodiverse marine habitats, making it a bucket list destination for divers and snorkelers. The underwater scenery is spectacular, with colorful coral gardens, a vast array of fish, and marine creatures ranging from tiny pygmy seahorses to majestic manta rays. Above water, the islands are equally stunning, with karst limestone peaks rising from the turquoise sea, hidden lagoons, and secret beaches. West Papua. The last hidden but equally beautiful island is West Papua. The island's uncharted forest and ancient tribes, such as the Dani and Asmat, invite you on a journey into the heart of human heritage. Now let's move on to the culture. Indonesia's cultural mosaic is vibrant and diverse, with each ethnic group contributing. The Javanese are known for their refined arts, the Sundanese for their angklung music, and the Balinese for their intricate temple ceremonies. Across the archipelago, traditional dances, crafts, and rituals continue to thrive, each telling their own story of the Indonesian spirit. Spirituality is a way of life here, and can be seen very evidently on the streets, in the architecture, and through the people. Behold the misty morning at Bali's Hindu Bisak temple, where every prayer seems to float directly to the heavens. In Jakarta, the Islamic mosque isn't just grand in size, it's colossal in spirit, welcoming thousands into its fold. Because of their culture and way of life, the locals are some of the kindest people you will meet, making it safe for solo travel. When it comes to festivals, Indonesians don't just celebrate, they elevate joy to an art form. It's common to see processions in the streets with beautifully handmade decor and vibrant colors. Imagine the Papua Highlands coming alive with tribal beats of the Bali and Valley Festival, or the serene processions of Buddhist Waisak Day in central Java, lighting up the night with a sea of lanterns. It's something you need to experience in person. And after all that celebration, who's hungry? I am. Prepare for a mouth-watering journey influenced by India, the Middle East, China, and Europe. Every meal is a celebration, a blend of spices and stories, freshness and festivity. In Java, awaken your senses with gudeg, a sweet and spicy jackfruit stew. Sumatra tempts with its robust rendang, a slow-cooked beef simmering in coconut milk and a mosaic of spices until it falls apart tender, oh so sweet. No culinary adventure in Indonesia is complete without a plate of nasi goreng, the country's beloved fried rice, often crowned with a sunny-side-up egg and accompanied by crispy prawn crackers. Satay, those irresistible skewers of grilled meat, are a nationwide obsession, served with peanut sauce and a side of rice. In Bali, indulge in babi guling, a celebration on plate featuring succulent roast pork infused with local herbs and spices. If you want to explore the local warung, try nasi ayam or nasi campur, combining rice with an array of meat, vegetables, and sambal for a taste of the island's variety. And let's not forget about the fresh seafood gracing the coastlines. For those feeling adventurous, take a bite of durian, the infamous fruit known for its pungent aroma but beloved for its creamy sweet interior. It's a love it or hate it experience, but let me know what you think of it in the comments. Before going to a warung, what language should you know? In Indonesia, language is a colorful mosaic. At the center is Indonesian, stringing together the archipelago's diverse communities. It's a language of unity, facilitating communication from the bustling streets of Jakarta to the serene villages of Bali. Yet, the linguistic richness doesn't end there. Each island contributes its dialects and languages, from Sundanese in West Java to Minangkabau in Sumatra. There's also Balinese in Bali. Engaging with locals in their tongue, even with just a few phrases, is worth the time and effort. Now, what does the country rely on? Indonesia's economy is a testament to its adaptability and ambition. It's a land where timeless traditions meet the pulse of the modern world. The emerald green rice paddies that terrace the hills are not just a staple of the landscape, but the backbone of the nation's agricultural economy. Palm oil plantations also spread across the landscapes. These lush fields are more than just a source of sustenance. They're a cultural icon, integral to the Indonesian way of life and spirituality. Beyond culture, Indonesian is striding confidently into the future, and urban centers, innovation hubs bloom alongside traditional markets, showcasing a nation that's eagerly embracing both its heritage and new opportunities, plus lots of tourism. Now, okay, you might be booking your tickets right now, but before you do, let's talk tips to make your island hopping smooth, most of these Bali inspired. First off, dressing modestly in temples is key. Bring or buy a sarong to cover your legs, below the knee and shoulders. Some places appreciate a sash around your waist. When in doubt, just mimic the locals or ask. They're incredibly friendly and love helping out. And speaking of locals, why not impress them by learning a few phrases in Indonesian or the local language? A little effort goes a long way. And remember to slightly bow your head with hands together like in prayer when saying goodbye or thank you. Terima kasih. It's a beautiful gesture of respect. As you meander through the streets and temple, you'll notice small, hand-woven baskets called kanang sari, filled with vibrant flowers and smoky incense. These sacred offerings grace the sidewalks, steps, and even some doorways. So watch your step and admire their beauty from afar. They're a daily tribute to the gods, reflecting the local spiritual devotion. And if you're intrigued by their craft, many communities offer classes where you can learn to weave your own, a unique way to connect with the island's culture. Now, getting around is an adventure in itself. The Gojek app is your best buddy in Bali. Think of it as a scooter Uber. And speaking of scooters, give it a try. Rent one to breeze through your packed itinerary. But remember, safety is chic, so helmet up. And if you're concerned about hairdo havoc, just think of the helmet as your block from wind-knotted hair. Shorts and pants make for a comfortable ride, but if you're rocking a skirt, take some inspiration from local women and master the art of side saddle elegance. When it comes to packing, remember that less is more. Bulky bags on a scooter are a recipe for comedy unless you're aiming for the next viral sensation. Keep it light and breezy. Your shoulders will thank you. Make sure you're ready to share your adventures or call for directions by setting up WhatsApp or grabbing a local SIM card. Embrace the early closings of shops and attractions by turning into an early bird yourself. It's all a part of the island's laid-back charm. And speaking of charm, don't forget to exchange some currency for the local rupiah, and always keep a stash of cash handy for those beautiful waterfalls that usually cost around 20 to 30 rupiah to enter. Cash is king here. While some places might accept cards, the majority of transactions, especially in smaller towns, run on cash. So keep your wallet stocked and enjoy haggling in the markets or paying for your beachside snacks. Brush up on those conversion rates before you arrive. It'll make you a savvy spender and protect you from any surprise costs. And remember, Indonesia's beauty is ours to protect. Join in on a beach cleanup or simply ensure you leave no trace. Admire the wildlife from afar. Yes, those monkeys are cute, but they're also wild. And prepare to meet your tiny, trippy roommates, geckos. These little lizards are the unofficial mascots of Indonesian homes, providing free bug control and a bit of a quirky wall decor. Don't be startled if one greets you from the ceiling or scurries across the wall during dinner. A gecko in the house is said to bring good luck, or at least fewer mosquitoes. And speaking of those pests, arm yourself with bug spray to enjoy the tropical evenings, and also stick to bottled water to keep the holiday vibes healthy and happy. Their tap water might take some time to adjust to. With these tips, you're now more than ready to hop from one island to the next, from boat to boat, soaking in the wonders and wisdom of Indonesia. Embrace the adventure and let the islands work their magic. As our journey comes to a close, the echoes of crashing waves, the scent of temple incense, and the warmth of newfound friendships linger in the air. It really is a great place to meet new people. Now, don't let the adventure end here. Paddle to that subscribe button, like you're navigating the Mahakam River, and share your own island adventures in the comments. Until we meet again, stay adventurous, stay curious, and keep exploring. Selamat tinggal.